Good morning, everybody. Today I want to talk about family um, from the perspective that I was estranged from my family for a number of years, or have been on and off for a number for a few years at a time. Not constantly, but I've gone back and forth. And I also want to talk about forgiveness because that's what has helped me more than anything at all. I spent a year and a half just on forgiveness. And sometimes that's every single day. I have to forgive somebody or myself. And a lot of it is I have to forgive myself. But for instance, come on, cat, go. When my mother passed in February, we were still estranged. But I was also estranged from my sister and my brother. And, when my mom was in the hospital, my sister was just like, there was nothing wrong. I got this big hug and she was happy to see me, and she would talk to me about things that needed to be done. About things that needed to be done with my mother. And it was just, it's not something I'd actually experienced before. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to work things out because I just wasn't taught. I'm not sure I taught it to my kids because I don't know how to do that. And when my brother came up to see my mother when she was in the hospital, it was the same thing with him. There was no animosity. There was just, hugs and even with yesterday with my mother's friends, which some of them I thought would be still angry with me, they weren't. Which I think to a point has helped me. So to go back to my main point is forgiveness. Yes, sometimes it's a daily thing. Sometimes it takes a very long time to actually get over these things. But sometimes it doesn't. I mean, I've been forgiving some of the same people for 2 years now. Which also includes myself. And it's not for them. It's for me. I've heard that my entire life. Forgiveness is not for them. They did something wrong. Forgiveness is for yourself. And the truth of the matter, at least in my experience, my anger isn't there anymore. Not as bad. When I get anger, start feeling the same anger, I go back to forgiving. I ask God for forgiveness because I'm getting angry about the same thing over and over again. And I can feel the stress and the anger leaving. And some of the things that used to bother me so bad doesn't bother me anymore. And while I understand that it's the most difficult thing in the world to do, we all have somebody that we need to forgive. We all have somebody that we need to ask forgiveness from. So just try forgiveness.